Once again, this is a live look from our rain-dotted camera in Long Beach, where we just saw Mac. Meteorologist Stephanie Olmo is here tracking the storm for us. And I guess the welcome news is at least this part of the storm is more or less moving through now, Stephanie?
Yes, we're beginning to see a break for Ventura County, for a good chunk of LA County now, and all of that is moving into the Inland Empire, Orange County for a couple more hours, and then everywhere gets to see a break for a little bit before our next round as we head into tomorrow. So right now, let's go over to the weather wall. Let's talk more about the numbers, what we have seen so far across the region here. Fillmore picking up just over 4 inches of rain in Ventura County. Saugus, same deal for you. Van Nuys getting close to 4 inches of rain, so quite impressive totals. In Malibu, you have seen over 3 inches. In downtown LA, close to 2.5 inches. This is what we're looking at right now. Checking out the First Alert Radar Network. Again, we are talking about a break for Ventura County, for parts of LA County. Let's take a closer look where we have some of the heavier rain bands right now. We're looking over in Crestline, stretching back here, including San Antonio Heights right now. Looking at moderate to pockets of heavy rain. Notice the yellows, even some of the oranges, a good indication that we're looking at some rainfall rates around 1 inch plus per hour, with some of the oranges that you see on the map here down to Fontana. Meanwhile, down into Corona, we're looking at more moderate to locally heavy rain continuing out your way. Catching a little bit of a break currently in Irvine, Huntington Beach, Mission Viejo. As you see, the bulk of it is now shifting to your east. Also, we've been talking about the winds. We have seen pretty impressive wind gusts with this storm, gusting over 70, 75 miles an hour. Yes, we have seen those reports across the area, but gusting right now, San Bernardino, around 20 miles an hour, close to 25 in Big Bear. It's caused some issues. So you have a lot of that heavy rain saturating the soils, and then you factor in the winds. It's knocking down trees, and also power outages. I know a lot of people have been talking about power outages. So just a reminder, we have high wind warnings, the areas in mustard that you see for much of the mountains and foothills that remain in place until 3 p.m. here tomorrow. What you see in that tan color, and this is including the valleys and also the basin. Down to Orange County in the Inland Empire, that is a wind advisory that remains in effect. Now let's time it out for you as we continue here later on tonight. Stop it at 5, where we're looking at a better break for Orange County, even much of the Inland Empire at this point. We're still looking at some good amount of rain there around Big Bear, but just around 7, 8 o'clock later on tonight, looking a lot better. We'll have some dry spots. Of course, we're not completely clear. We'll have some areas still dealing with a bit of shower activity, even as we head into the overnight hours tomorrow morning. 6 in the morning, we're seeing some scattered showers to start up your Christmas day. But we do have another storm rolling in as we head into just around 10 a.m. You start to see some of the heavier rain bands moving into Ventura County, and then we'll continue to slide on through LA County as we head into the afternoon hours across the region here. And then we'll keep it a little bit widespread in some of these spots, even as we head into your Friday, even Friday morning. Look at the situation where we're looking at moderate to in times heavy rain. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast for the basin. In addition, we're dealing with breezy to at times windy conditions. There's still a chance to maybe see some activity linger into early Saturday before things really dry out. As we head into the second part of the weekend, early next week, temperatures start to get a little bit warmer for the coast here too. It's going to be cool and dreary as we continue into the next several days. For the valleys, windy conditions, dealing with soggy conditions for the Inland Empire as well. Dealing with that rain continuing Friday, lingering into Saturday, and then finally drying out late Saturday and as we finish out the weekend. For the high desert too, gusting pretty good. Temperatures down to the 50s, 60s for the low desert. And lastly, for the mountains, mainly a rain event. We'll have more of that mix as we head into Friday, more of that rain and snow mix, and temperatures down into the 30s. All right, that was your forecast. We'll be right back.